Well, hello YouTubers. Those that don't know me, my name's John. I'd like to welcome you to our channel, Budgie's Bus on Tour. And would like, before we start, to ask all those that are viewing if you would mind subscribing, clicking the notification button, like and leave a comment below. Any advice would be well worth putting down. We're new and we'd like to improve. What I want to talk to you today about is something that constantly comes up when you go to buy a new motorhome. You're told by majority of the salesmen that you have to use certain things in the chemical toilets, such as the blue and toilet paper. So today I'd like to talk to you about the toilet paper. When we first started, we did like everybody else. We believed everything we was told. We was told that you have to use a certain type of paper that you can only buy through motorhome caravan stores or online, which are purpose made for the cassette toilets. The idea is it's easy breakdownable. So like everyone else, you buy it, you pay the extraordinary prices they're asking you for, and then as time go on you learn your lesson. What I want to do today, I've got 3 jars all the same size, all the same mixture of blue in it. Now let me put you down a bit. And I've got 3 types of toilet paper. I've got Asda's, a certain brand that you have to buy for chemical toilets, and Tesco's cheap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 sheets off each and put them in the jar. They're all got different colour lids so we can see what they are. This one is quite thick, it's still only 2-ply but it's quilted. So 1, the certain brands that are made by the toilet company, the cassette toilet companies. Again, it's 2-ply, and Tesco's cheapest. Again, 3 sheets, 2-ply as well. You can tell the difference with the feel. These two are thicker than this stuff. Well, quilted, this stuff isn't. So, I'm going to put them in. Put the lids on. And I'll give them a shake. I'll do, let's say, 10 shakes on each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Asda. It's started breaking down already. It's definitely breaking down. But we're going to give these an hour each to stand in the solution. The same as a Tesco one. This is a cassette toilet, purpose made toilet tissue. Again, you can see it's, well, I can see, I don't know if you can, it is clearly starting to break down. Tesco's cheap stuff. Yeah, it is breaking down, but it's not that good. It's quite firm still. So we'll leave those for an hour and we'll come back to them. Nearly all toilet paper today, if you read on the packets, it will say if it's septic tank chemical toilet safe. Majority of brands today are, because most toilet papers are made out of recycled paper. Recycled paper is basically pulped. Then when you put it in water, it reverts back to what it was, so it will go back to pulp. Some of the more expensive ones, which are a bit stronger, they're made out of paper fibre. So they're long strips of paper fibres. Those don't break down very easy whatsoever. So if you're not sure, look on the packs of the toilet papers that you buy. Just see if it says chemical or septic tank friendly. Because with septic tanks it works exactly the same as your cassette toilet. It needs to be broken down. So this is really what you need to look at. I know through experience that toilet paper breaks down within 24 hours. Most of us only empty our cassettes once a day. If you're wild camping like we do a lot, we always carry 2 cassettes. So in some cases it might take 4 or 5 days before we can empty it. And we have never had any problem with using standard toilet paper. What you pay for the manufacturers make, you can get, what was it on these? 12 rolls of this toilet paper, 4 rolls of this for, well, let's look at the price. This stuff was $5.99 for 4 rolls. This stuff was $3.99 for 12. This one was $1.99 for 9. So you can imagine, yeah, it's crap. Sorry, not very good. So also, if you look at them, if you look how that is wound on there, look, if you squeeze it and pull it tight, you can see it's wound on there quite loosely, so it looks bigger. That one's more tightly packed. They're roughly, yeah, they're roughly the same height. Same size sheets. Yeah, all of them same size sheet. So now I've got myself confused. Oh, that's it. So we'll leave them for an hour and we'll come back. But like I say, in the past we've not found any difference within 24 hours of using. So bear with us for a couple of hours and we'll come back and we'll have another look, give it another shake, leave it another half hour after that, shake it again, and then we'll tip it through a colander and see if we can see what the difference is. Thank you for bearing with me up to now. I'll see you in a short while. Well people, I'm back again. It's been an hour. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see this. Let me put it up towards the light. Don't know if you can see, it is almost down to pulp. This is the cheap Tesco stuff in 1 hour. This one again, let me see if I can get it a bit better for you. Again, it's pulped down about a little bit better, I'd say, than the Tesco one. This one is the cassette toilet manufacturer's own brand. Wow. This is Asda. It is total pulp, totally gone down. So yeah, we'll give it another hour. So we'll give it another half hour and then we'll come back again. They are all, apart from the Tesco one, down to exactly the same pulp. Tesco's got a few larger bits in, but it's pulping down. So up to now they're working. There's no difference really, apart from the Tesco one being slightly larger. The manufacturer's one in the black lid and the Asda one are exactly the same. So it's starting to look to, like I said at the beginning, you're paying good money out for nothing. We'll come back to it again in another half hour. I'll give it one shake then we'll put it through a colander and we'll see what the difference is between the two. Okay, catch you in half hour. Well, that's it, that's the extra half hour. It's broken down to a pulp. Yes, all of them have gone down to a pulp. So what we'll do now is we'll have a look at how much pulp it's gone down to through the 3 different types. What I've just got is a bowl in a colander, so we should be able to see what we're doing. So bear with me while I reset the camera to a better position. Okay, this one is the Tesco value brand. There you go. There's no way that's going to clog inside your cassette. It will also go down the chemical toilet waste disposal part. Yeah, it's quite mushed up. That's the Tesco's value one. This one is the cassette manufacturer's toilet roll. Actually, I'd say that is slower. That's not gone down. Oh, it has. There you go. It has broke down better than the toilet paper from the Tesco's one. But like I say, if you're going to leave it for a couple of hours, well, 24 hours or so, then it would be okay. So now let's have a look at the Asda's home brand. As you can see, it has broke down like the rest. Yeah, it's broke down. Again, there you go. It's gone to a pulp. So, what's the verdict? There you go, folks. That is the 3 different types of toilet roll. Oh, excuse me. And we've left them for an hour and a half. They was only shook up the once at the beginning. I didn't bother doing it the second time, and I didn't do it on the last one, which I was going to do, but it was obvious they'd all broken down just by looking at them. So, do you need to pay the extremely high prices for 4 toilet rolls for your cassette toilet if you use the manufacturer's recommended? The answer is, in my opinion, is no. Tesco's value one. The only trouble is with this, it's very flimsy. You know, so you might use more than 3 sheets at a time. So that might be a bit more. Asda, as you can see, look, it's quite firm. Manufacturer's one, about the same. So, what would I do if I had to use it? Cheap Tesco toilet paper, £1.99 for 9 rolls. It breaks down, it does the job, it won't block up your toilet. Asda quilted, again, no problems. Within an hour and a half it broke down to a pulp. I won't tell you the name of I was tempted to tell you the name of the company there. But the people that make, let's just say the people that make the cassette toilets, £5.99 for 4. Is it worth it? Do you need it? Looking at my results, the answer is going to be no. And why did I shake them? You might be asking yourself. The reason I shook them was because most of us will empty our toilet maybe once a day, or maybe once every 2 days. If you're parked up and you're not going to move your vehicle, you're going to be carrying it. So you're going to put it out and you're going to carry it from where your van is to the toilet disposal. So there's going to be movement. There's also those of us who wild camp. I don't know about most of you. When we go out, we always have 2 cassettes with us, so we don't have to move for maybe 4 or 5 days. So we can park up in the one spot and we swap them over. But then you're driving to your disposal site, your airs or whichever campsite you would want to use. So you move, your vehicle's shaking. The liquids and solids inside your cassette will be moving and breaking down. So that's why I shook them. So the verdict, in my opinion, is save your bloody pennies and don't waste your money on this rubbish. The choice is yours. Tesco's, Asda, Lidl's do the same, Aldi's does the same. Their low cheap brand one, it's no different. It will all made out of the same kind of paper, which is pulp, recycled pulp paper. It works, it breaks down. You don't need to worry about it blocking up your cassettes. You don't need to worry about it blocking up the chemical toilet waste. And like a lot of places, especially countryside ones, they'll have chemical loose or cesspits, I should say. They go in and they break down. So there you go. That's just a short review of toilet paper. So I hope you don't think I was talking crap, but this is it. Okay. The next video I want to talk about is the chemicals we put in our toilets. Again, we'll go through the cost of them and is it worth the money we pay. So take care, stay safe and happy travelling. See you in the next video. Bye from now.